It started the way most disasters do, without warning, without any sign at all that the next few minutes would decide everything. A shingleback lizard moves slowly across the sun-baked Australian scrubland. Beside it, two babies follow, small and new to a world that has not yet shown them how unforgiving it intends to be. The mother keeps them close, not with sound, not with gesture, simply by refusing to leave. The afternoon carries a particular silence, not the silence of nothing happening, the silence of everything pausing before it does. The grass to the left barely moves. In a kinder world, it would be wind, but the movement has a direction, and direction means intention. And intention in a place like this almost never arrives with good news. A tiger snake slides forward through the dry grass, one of the most venomous serpents on the continent, moving with the fluid efficiency that makes snakes so unsettling to watch. It tracks warmth. The shinglebacks radiate heat against the cooling ground, and to the snake they appear as three small beacons in the fading light. The mother is large enough to be a challenge. The babies are not. The calculation is made instantly. The snake moves toward the smaller signals. The mother sees it first. She turns immediately, placing herself between the snake and her young. Her blue tongue extends, wide and flat, held outward. Not aggression yet. Warning. The first language of every creature that would prefer not to fight. A clear signal that says this will not be easy. That says go somewhere else. The tiger snake does not redirect. It continues forward, head lowering slightly, the posture of something that has fully committed. There is something uniquely unsettling about a predator that does not hurry. Hurrying implies uncertainty. The tiger snake is not uncertain. It strikes the first baby. Fast. No dramatic wind-up. No warning. Just absence and then contact. A gap in the air that closes before any eye can follow. The baby recoils sharply, the strike grazing its side rather than landing clean. Close. Devastatingly close. And then the mother moves. She lunges with her full body weight, jaws open, driving forward with a force that is startling in its total commitment. She does not strike and retreat. She holds. She bites down and twists, throwing the snake off its angle. The snake recalibrates and strikes back, this time directly at her head. She takes it. Venom enters the tissue around her jaw. Tiger snake venom attacks the nervous system, disrupts blood clotting, and breaks down muscle tissue all at once. In a smaller animal, it would end things immediately. In the shingleback mother, thick and heavily built, it creates a problem she will deal with later. She does not stop moving. Behind her, the father arrives. He has been foraging nearby. He heard nothing and saw little, but something shifted in the air, and he is already moving toward it. Shingleback pairs bond for life. The same mate, year after year, sometimes for over 2 decades. He is crossing open ground toward a venomous snake. He is not calculating the risk. He has already made the only decision that matters. He takes position alongside her. 2 adults now, low and wide and completely immovable against the earth. 4 blue tongues extended. The snake faces a problem its instincts cannot easily resolve. 1 shingleback is manageable. 2 adults who press forward instead of retreating is something else entirely. The snake strikes toward the father. He absorbs it against his scaled shoulder and moves forward. Not fast, not dramatically, just forward, grinding body weight into the space between the snake and the babies, forcing the snake to reposition or be pressed. The snake pulls back to reset its distance. The mother drives in again. This time her jaws close just behind the snake's head, and she does not let go. The snake thrashes. Powerful coiling arcs whip against the ground. The mother holds. She is not fast. She is not venomous. She is built like a stone, and a stone, when it has decided to hold something, holds it. The father presses alongside. Together they reduce the snake's movement, limit its options, and remove the space it needs to do what it does. The math begins to change. The energy required to continue against 2 adults who will not release and will not retreat is exceeding anything this hunt was supposed to cost. The snake pulls back hard. The mother is dragged 1 step forward before her jaws release. The snake straightens, orients away, and moves back into the grass, not fleeing, simply redirecting. Towards somewhere the numbers work out differently. It disappears. The scrubland returns to silence. The adults hold their positions, tongues still reading the air, until there is nothing left to read. Then slowly, the family settles, bodies lower. The evening light spreads across the scrubland, and everything that paused resumes. The mother will carry the venom's effects for days. She will slow down, she will eat less, but she is alive. The babies are alive, and the father who came without hesitation is alive beside her. The shingleback Tiliqua rugosa is one of the slowest lizards in Australia. It survives not through speed or venom, but through armor, stillness, and a tail so similar to its head that predators frequently strike the wrong end. It is one of the only reptiles known to form lifelong monogamous bonds, returning to the same mate season after season for decades. Against a tiger snake, it has no equal weapon. What it has is thickness, commitment, and the specific stubbornness of an animal that has lived on this continent long enough to know that standing still together is sometimes the most powerful thing two creatures can do. The fight today was never fair. One side had speed and some of the most potent venom on Earth. The other side had scales, a low center of gravity, and two small reasons to not move backward under any circumstances. In the end, the predator did not lose because it was weaker. It lost because continuing became too costly. And costly was enough. The sun falls. The family moves through the cooling air, slow and close and unhurried. Together, alive, forward.